My husband cheated on me with my cousin. Not a stranger, not a co-worker, my cousin. The woman who stood beside me at my wedding and promised to always have my back. They thought I'd crumble, cry, beg him to stay. Instead, I went silent. And while they celebrated their betrayal in secret messages and stolen moments, I was systematically dismantling his entire future. One document, one asset, one devastating legal move at a time. By the time he realized what was happening, there was nothing left to save. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you loved, if you've ever felt that soul-crushing moment when you discover the truth, you know that feeling. That moment when your entire reality fractures. But here's what separates the victims from the victors. What you do in the silence after the discovery. Today, I'm telling you Sarah's story. And this isn't just another cheating tale. This is a masterclass in strategic devastation. Because Sarah didn't just walk away from her marriage. She walked away with everything. His house, his savings, his stability, his future, and her cousin, the one who thought she was stealing a prize. Let's begin. 5 years of marriage. Sarah and Mark met in college. One of those storybook romances where everything just clicked. He was ambitious, charming, successful. She was kind, trusting, building her own career. They bought a house together in their 3rd year of marriage. Nothing extravagant, but it was theirs. White picket fence dreams, Sunday morning coffee on the porch, plans for kids in a few years. To everyone who knew them, they were that couple. The ones who made marriage look easy. The ones who restored your faith in love. And Sarah's cousin, Jessica. She was part of that perfect picture. Jessica was at their wedding, maid of honor, actually. She visited their home constantly. Girls' nights with Sarah. Couple dinners where Jessica would joke about being the forever third wheel. She told Sarah she loved her like a sister. She said that repeatedly. And the entire time, she was counting down the moments until she could get Sarah's husband alone. Tuesday night, October 17th. Mark leaves his tablet on the kitchen counter, unlocked. Now, Sarah wasn't the type to snoop. She trusted him completely. But the screen was right there, and a message notification popped up from Jess, her cousin, followed by a heart emoji. That's weird, right? Sarah clicked on it. Just to understand, just to confirm it was innocent. It wasn't innocent. Months of messages. Months. Not just flirting. Full conversations about their relationship. Plans to meet up while Sarah was at work. Discussions about how Sarah does auntie need to know, and how. She'd never suspect us. But here's the part that destroyed her. Jessica wasn't just having an affair. She was gloating about it. Messages to Mark like GS. So clueless, and I couldn't believe she still invites me over for dinner. And this one is my favorite. You picked the wrong cousin. The wrong cousin. Sarah sat there in her kitchen, in the home she'd built with this man, reading message after message of betrayal from the two people she trusted most. And she didn't scream. She didn't cry. She didn't confront them. She closed the tablet, put it back exactly where she found it, and she smiled. Here's what most people don't understand about revenge. Emotion is your enemy. Strategy is your weapon. Sarah could have confronted them that night, could have thrown Mark out, could have screamed at Jessica and cut her off. But that would have given them time to hide assets, time to coordinate their stories, time to paint Sarah as the crazy, jealous wife. So Sarah chose something far more dangerous. She chose patience. The next morning, she woke up, kissed Mark goodbye, and went about her day as if nothing had changed. But everything had changed. Day 1, Sarah created a secure cloud storage account, uploaded every screenshot of every message between Mark and Jessica. Day 2, She downloaded 3 months of their bank statements, credit card records, every financial document she could access. Day 3, she called an attorney. Not just any attorney, the best divorce attorney in the state. Someone who specialized in high-asset divorces and infidelity cases. Week 2, she opened her own bank account, started quietly redirecting her paychecks, secured her own credit cards, protected her assets. Week 3, she compiled evidence of Mark's affair, not just the messages, but timestamps showing when he claimed to be working late, but was actually at hotels. Receipts he'd carelessly charged to their joint credit card. The man was literally paying for his affair with her money. Stupid, and about to be very, very expensive. And through all of this, through 8 weeks of meticulous, calculated preparation, Sarah played the perfect, oblivious wife. She smiled at Mark over breakfast. She invited Jessica over for girls' night and listened to her lie to her face about being so happy for their marriage. And every time Jessica hugged her goodbye, every time Mark told her he loved her before leaving for another late night at the office, Sarah was adding another line item to the financial devastation she was about to unleash. Week 9, Sarah's attorney has everything he needs. But Sarah adds one final piece to her strategy. She invites Jessica over. One last cousin bonding night. Anyone special? Sarah asks. All innocence. Jessica laughs, says she's playing the field. Nothing serious. Sarah nods, smiles. Tight, long, and whispers in her ear, I hope he's worth it. Jessica freezes, laughs nervously. What? But Sarah's already closed the door. She texts Mark immediately. Does Sarah know? Mark calls her, panicking. What did you say to her? What does she know? They spiral, arguing about who might have slipped up, whether they should come clean or deny everything. Friday morning, 9:47 a.m., Mark is served divorce papers at his office. And these aren't just any divorce papers. 47 pages of evidence. Every text message, every hotel receipt, every lie documented with timestamps and screenshots. But here's where Sarah's strategy becomes brilliant. In their state, infidelity impacts asset division significantly. And because their house was purchased during the marriage, and because Mark had used joint funds to finance his affair, hotel rooms, dinners, gifts for Jessica, the court had grounds to award Sarah the primary assets. The house Sarah's, the savings account, majority to Sarah. The retirement accounts split heavily in Sarah's favor. The car he loved, Sarah sold it and kept the cash. Mark didn't just lose his wife, he lost his entire life. And here's the beautiful irony. Jessica thought she was getting the prize, the successful husband, the stable life, the man she'd won. What she got was a man with nothing. No house, he's renting a studio apartment. No savings, he's drowning in legal fees and debt. No stability, his reputation is destroyed. His family has disowned him, and his career took a hit when the affair became public. Jessica dumped him 3 months later. Turns out, betrayal isn't as sexy when you're splitting rent on a 1-bedroom and eating ramen for dinner. So where is Sarah now? She's living in the house she fought for. The house that's now hers, fully paid off with the settlement. She got a promotion at work, turns out. When you're not dealing with a cheating spouse draining your energy, you thrive. She reconnected with real family. The ones who cut off Jessica the moment they learned what she'd done. And she's at peace. Not because she destroyed Mark, not because she got revenge, because she refused to be the victim they expected her to be. They thought her kindness was weakness, thought her trust was stupidity, thought she'd crumble under the weight of their betrayal. They were wrong about all of it. Mark and Jessica, they're still paying. Not just financially, they're paying with the knowledge that they threw away integrity, family, and respect for nothing. Their relationship imploded. His reputation never recovered. Jessica is persona non grata at every family gathering. And Sarah, she rebuilt her life into something better than before. Here's what I want you to take from Sarah S.'s story. Betrayal doesn't have to break you. It can forge you, but only if you choose strategy over emotion. Only if you choose to protect yourself first, grieve later. Only if you understand that the best revenge isn't destruction, it's thriving. If you're going through something similar right now, here's my advice. Don't confront them until you're protected. Don't give them warning. Don't let emotion guide your decisions. Be like Sarah. Be strategic. Be patient. Be devastating. Mark and Jessica thought they could rewrite Sarah's story. Instead, Sarah rewrote theirs, and she did it so perfectly, so completely, that they never saw it coming until it was far too late. So here's my question for you. Would you have done what Sarah did? Or would you have handled it differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if this story of strategic justice resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, because next week I'm covering a story that makes this one look tame. A woman who discovered her fiancé's betrayal 3 days before the wedding, and what she did at the altar will leave you speechless. Remember, betrayal reveals character, yours and theirs. Make sure yours is the one that comes out stronger. I'll see you in the next story. Stay fierce.